We're going to tie up some jigs to take to the dock with us. We had our first snow. It lasted for a couple of days here in Oklahoma. And I want to tie up some jigs to take with me. So we're going to have this little short jig tying session, and then I'm going to go to the lake and I will pick up where we left off. And we will see if we can catch some crappie off the dock. My leg itches. I need to find my thread bobbin, get all my tools out. There we got that. Scissors, eye cleaner, and I still don't see there's my thread bobbin. We're gonna tie everything with black thread today. We gotta pick out our feather colors. We will be going with yellow, orange, white, and green. These should be good enough. Okay. We're going to start out with something fairly simple. After I get this freaking vise adjusted to my style of jig that I'm tying, I need to get my box out from underneath this table. Okay. I had another box somewhere. I don't remember where. Okay. What's up? We're about to go, That's awesome, TJs. I'm about to tie up some jigs, and then we're going to go to Sahoma Lake and throw them around and see if we can't get bit. I'm just a little disorganized today, so we're having a little bit of a rough start on tying these jigs. There it is. That's awesome. You got your jig tying set up, huh? I don't know if you've caught any of these videos, but this is my new secret weapon to keep a small profile bait. I can use my stuff from through the screen. Heck yeah. I got lead line. I'm about to get something that's heavier. But if I can get this loop started. There we go. I take this lead line and I wrap it around the shank of the hook before I start building the jig. And it makes my jigs heavier, but I still keep a small profile. And I've been digging this style because I use 4-pound test and I use really light jigs. But if I want to get down deep, really fast. What's up, deer hunter? Yeah, I remember that day. You were back in the fishing aisle. It's the pulpa. But anyway, if you take this lead line, all it is just lead that's made into a line form, and you wrap it around the shank of your hook. Just like so. Now that makes that jig a lot heavier, so I can cast it further, and I can but I can keep a small profile. Add a little bit of super glue on it because the spaces between the lead like to open up when you whenever you start tying thread onto them. Adding a little bit of super glue will keep it from doing that. Then adding that thread on also helps. We need it to dry out a little bit. I don't have my regular super glue with me right now. I've just got some regular super glue or nail glue. And it's kind of a pain in the butt to deal with. I'm gonna have to get it on my fingers because I got an excessive amount on there. That sucks. That's just how it comes out on that nail glue though. It comes out so fast. I'm learning how to tie rooster tails and small flies all for free. That's awesome. Yeah, I got some rooster tail kits myself. That's pretty nice to be able to tie your own jigs. Pretty nice. I like it quite a bit. I gotta find my big heavy jacket. It's already got some flies tied up in it so we can get to the fishing a little bit sooner. I need to find it. Let's take that out of the vise and see what it looks like. Yeah, that's plenty. Micah Outdoors, I'm doing pretty good. I just got a chance to go fishing, so I'm gonna tie these jigs. I'm gonna shut the camera off, and we're gonna go back live when I get to the spot. Black chenille right here. Here's a piece left over from another jig tying session. It's black on the spool, but it's like iridescent color, so it's got like some green and some different colors mixed in it because of the way it's iridescent. In different lights, it's like got green and blue, and it's pretty cool. I don't know if it picks up on the camera or not. Yeah, it does. But that's black. It just picks up with some different colors. And what we're gonna tie is my new style of jig with the big bellies. Because I really like that style. And I'll show you how that comes into effect here in just a second. First you tie on a piece like this, a piece of chenille. Then you'll tie on your main piece of chenille. I'm so excited to go crappie fishing, I almost just want to go with the jigs I've already got tied. But we're doing a tie to catch today, so. Then you tie on your main body chenille. Wrap it back up. Then I'll show you guys how this is gonna go. Some of you guys have already seen this on my channel. I've already been doing this. I got some other strategies that I want to show you guys, but I'm not ready yet. I also want to find some bait stores to sell my jigs. So I'm not quite ready to put out one of them because it's a secret strategy and I haven't ever seen it done before. And this one's kind of a secret, but not really because I'm showing you guys. But I really like it a lot. It's one of my favorites. See, now this piece that you tied on first, you pull it back over to the head, hit it with the wrap. That first wrap is the most important to make sure that this is centered. See, when you turn it sideways, it's centered. Go a couple times over the top, then go a couple times underneath, and then another time over top. And what you're gonna do is come come in here with your scissors and cut it low and flush with the head. Get all those little hairs off. And then what that does is it adds body to the minnow, or your jig, essentially. Now, if you look at that, it's got a belly like a minnow. So it's bellied out. And that's one down. We're just going to tie, we'll tie one of each because I've already got a bunch of jigs already tied up. And I'm kind of in a hurry to get to go crappie fishing. I've got some little grays. We're going to tie a few more. I want to bring some of my gold ones. I want to make some of them gray. Let's see what we got here. I'll show you guys another top secret thing I've been working on. And believe it or not, it actually uses balloons. So we'll go, let's see what I got. Do I have orange chenille? I do. We'll go gold head, black feathers, orange body. You know what I like to do for different colors? I like to go to the docks and see what everybody's using, like what color jig head they're using, and then like what color Bobby Garland they're using, and then try to like mimic those combinations. And then I just fish with stuff from memory, like usually like a black jig head, orange body, and black feathers works good in muddy water. And I don't know how muddy it's going to be where I'm going today, but we'll tie one of those too. But right now I want to tie this this jig. I'm just in such a hurry to go fishing. Let's see what I got in there still. I also like this color. If I can get the feathers off of it to show you guys. It's orange, green, and the white tail. Those work pretty good. Okay. I had 2 coffee monsters today, so I'm ready to get after it. We got some black feathers. Let's see here. Yeah, you can catch trout with crappie jigs. A lot of the stuff I throw for crappie is stuff that a lot of people would be throwing for trout. I use a lot of I use a lot of small stuff like a 64th ounce. And most people would be throwing that in a trout application and not in a crappie situation, but I like what I like. All right, what we're gonna do here, we're gonna do the same thing we did on that other jig to make it bellied out. We're just not adding in the lead line. So this is gonna be a really slow falling jig. It's a 64th ounce. We're gonna be throwing it on 4-pound test, so we'll be all right. Oh crap. I almost tied in the wrong one, getting ahead of myself. Again, this will be the belly to belly out the jig. So you gotta tie it in first. Tie it all the way down to where you want the belly to start at. And then get you some of this, the shiny chenille. Tie it in. We're prototyping right here because I haven't got to really fish these jigs yet with this belly. So I'm kind of excited to get to try them out. I just gave a bunch of them away at work. I have a jacket, I think, in my truck, and it has a bunch of them already tied up in it. But I wanted to show you guys what we're going to be using before we go crappie fishing this morning. Hey, what's up? I'm going to try to get some of my crappie jigs into a bait store and see how they do. I think they'll... Chartreuse, pink, and black. I'll do that. We'll tie that up next. Again, this body piece it's important to get it going straight the first wrap. Once you get that chenille tied around it, or this thread tied around that chenille, you're not going to move it. Give it 3 or 4 wraps over and under the top, cut it off. So now you can see that jig has a belly, a bright orange belly, a light orange top, and we're going to see how that works. You got a gold head. We're going to be fishing inside of a dock, so those darker colors should show up pretty good in there. Another tip for tying your own jigs is that like if the water's stained or muddy, oranges, purples, blacks, your navy blues, your dark colors will come into play. The darker the water is, the clearer the water is, the more your lighter colors, light blue, chartreuse, and stuff like that will come in. That's 2 down. I don't know what I did with that damn box. There it is. All right, that's our second jig we're going to use. What was that color you wanted? Chartreuse, pink, and black. Chartreuse. Let's tie up a heavier one so we can get to the bottom faster. We'll use that on our bottom jig head. And this is a 2-part live. I'm gonna tie these jigs, get my daughter dressed, grab a jacket, grab some fishing poles, and we're gonna head to the dock, and then I'm gonna go back live with you guys. Chartreuse is this color. It's essentially a fancy way of saying yellow. Chartreuse, pink, and black. Can do. Since these are for me, I'm not going to use no super glue on them. We're prototyping anyways, and I just don't like that super glue I've got right now, so it'll be all right. I like that super glue that they have at the Dollar General. It's got a little brush. I know they sell like jig cement and stuff like that, but honestly, that brush on super glue from Dollar General has never let me down. It's like $3 a bottle, And you can make like 100 jigs off of one bottle, and it's got that little brush so you can control the amount of super glue going on. I don't really like the kind that just pour out. You always get too much super glue on there, or not enough, or whatever, and it's just not an even coat. I like having an even coat, so I like it with a little brush. Chartreuse, black and pink. And the next one we're going to tie is going to be gray. All gray. Tail gray. Body gray. Just to maybe mimic a small minnow or something. What, baby?
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? You're going to have to wait a minute. We're going to go to the store.
Okay, buy me a minute.
Yep.
And a drink.
Yep.
But probably a bag of M&Ms so they'll last.
Okay. Probably get you something else to snack on too, huh?
Okay.
Okay.
But more candy.
No, we're going to get you something real to eat.
Okay. Well, I picked something real to eat because there's Lunchables and stuff. So I'll pick probably a Lunchable or an apple. But I don't know what.
So use all the blue that I have. I should do an all blue one. TJ's, I have some blue feathers. I have some blue string. I have white string. I don't have white feathers. I have eyeballs. Tell me what you need. You should do an all blue one, TJ. Just flip the blue and the white. Just use all the blue that I have. Yeah, okay, I'm looking at all my blue stuff. Heck yeah.
Oh, what was that? Oh, I love you, Big Bunny. You're so cute.
There we go. We got a black, pink, and chartreuse. Going to the collection. Now we need that gray one I was talking about. Put up these feathers. I got to hunt down my gray feathers. I only have a little bag of them. Okay. Let's put up the black ones. Not those gray feathers. You know what? We might tie one with this too, because I'm curious. I seen some guys tie some flies for trout fishing, and they use that stuff, and I kind of like the way it looked. I could dig it. All right, we got our gray feathers out. Let's tie. Let me see what I have in this box first. I was going to tie one with some eyes, but I don't have any black or gray jig heads. I might go with this orange. We're going to do that. Oh, crap. Oh, hopefully you didn't go to the barb. If you didn't go to the barb, it would be okay. Trying to do this quickly and efficiently. I'm so excited to get down there. I still have to take my daughter to the QT and get her something to eat.
No, Quick Trip.
QT is Quick Trip, baby. It's short for Quick Trip.
Why does it say quat?
What, baby?
It's what? Quick Trip?
Yeah, QT, Quick Trip.
That sounds like it in Spanish.
It does.
Yeah. I wish I could go on normal monkey bars.
Why can't you?
Because there's not any at my school.
Oh.
There's only ones that go up that I swing off and do backflips on.
Oh, yeah?
And hang upside down on.
Oh, you're being silly.
And sit inside. They're hoops and I jump down from them.
Okay, now we need that gray chenille.
Michael, my earrings hurt my ears.
You want to take them out?
No.
Oh, well.
They have to be cut out. They're crusted stuck to my ears.
Let's see what we can do here.
Yeah, silly. Why does those fish look real?
That's a secret. You can't be telling everybody on camera about those. That's for another video, another day, but not today.
They look weird. They look like baby minnows.
I know.
Are they? Are they baby minnows?
Nope, they're not real.
But are they fake minnows?
Yep.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna go curl my hair back.
Okay. Now we got that one tied. Gray body, gray tail, orange head.
Make some so
Okay. Awesome. And now I was talking to people on YouTube world, baby. Talking to my friends. Let's go. Get back. Let's go gray tail. We're gonna try something completely new that I've never tied before.
I'm so starving. I'm gonna buy a Lunchable M&M's from me Quack.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta use what you got. Sometimes I get better quality feathers, and sometimes, like these gray feathers, you see how they're short and round, but they're real dense. I like these a lot better than I like...
the rainbow ones?
No, the long ones like this. The long ones like this, you don't get as much off of them. Sometimes you got to cut 2 sections off for 1 jig. These kind of feathers, but they're both marabou, but this quality of feather is just better than this quality of feather. And so sometimes you just get a better quality of feathers than others. I just use what I have though and make it work, even if I have to cut out 2 sections to tie 1 jig. Sometimes it's just is what it is on that aspect. But now I'm thinking about something. With this pattern I'm about to tie, I think the black will do better than the gray. So again, sometimes off these long stringy feathers, I have to cut out 2 sections to make 1. Or what I've been doing is I grab the feather, grab it like this, grab it right here, and then I'll pull it over to that, like that. Then I'll put my scissors in and I'll follow that arch so I get more feather, and I don't have to cut out 2 sections. And I'll just completely follow that arch. Now I'll pull this feather away. Then I'll take my other 2 fingers, push those together, pack them down to where I have a nice bunch of feathers like that. Then I'll roll it. I'll twist it in my fingers. Then I'll cut off the wild end, place it on my hook, and away we go. Especially if you're ordering feathers off of Amazon, you really never know what you're going to get from one brand to the next. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Then what we're gonna try next, Camry, turn that off, whatever that is.
I don't know how. But
Instead of using chenille, we're gonna use this pheasant feather.
Michael, look at my puppy dog.
I see that. I seen fly fishermen using this, and they put a gold bead on a regular hook, and this is a dry fly feather. So in theory, it's gonna make my jig sink slower. But it's got a nice white and black pattern, and I think it's pretty cool. And it should give this jig, yeah, a pretty unique presentation, as I thought. Wait till you guys see this completed. That is wild. I am liking that a lot. That is pretty freaking neat. That is freaking cool. Never done that before. And that's the fun thing about tying your own jigs and flies, is you get to be extra creative. Look at the body on that. Let's see if I can. That's nice and fluffy. Wait till I get it out of this vise and I can show it to you. I'm gonna go ahead and tie it off. Then I'm gonna cut this live. And any of you guys that are still around, I'll catch you on the dock, and we're gonna go try these jigs out and see if we can't make them work for us.
I'm excited to go fishing.
You are.
And to eat. Because I haven't done it. Which I'm going to go find something right now.
Okay, let me put all this stuff up. I got you guys sitting sideways. Check out that jig profile. And that was with a pheasant feather. And I just think that's wild. It looks like a hybrid fly crappie jig. So I'm pretty excited to use it. Put all my stuff up real quick. Got all my jigs put up, all my hooks, put up my feathers. TJs, if you got shoe boxes laying around, this is how I sort my feathers. I use this to sort my feathers. I use another shoe box to keep all of my hooks and chenille, scissors, and stuff like that. And then I have a this. It has all my thread and tools and different stuff for my vise in it. And so it helps me to really keep my stuff organized. And then I put all of that and all of my extra stuff inside of this Walmart basket I got at a yard sale. And so that really helps me to keep all of my stuff sorted out and keeps me from losing stuff. And it just helps to organize the system. And then I have a little 5-foot by 2-foot table with a camera mount on it, so I can hold this phone, and it's got a little light so you guys can see what I'm doing, and it just clips to the back of the table, and so it's all handy. Anyway, I'll catch you guys. 7 or 8 more subscribers, I meant to say. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go live again at the dock. And so I'll see you guys at the dock. Let's go catch some crappie. Peace.